How to Create a Glitch Monologues Season 27 Chapter 7. This is Season 27 of How to Create a Glitch in the Matrix Monologues Episode 7. In this episode, we will be revisiting the subject of indirect ground. When you act on a perception of the other, you are moving from a generality to the particular, you are acting upon hidden assumptions, presuppositions that then become the ground of the exchange. What this means in practice is that the hidden assumptions which become the ground of the exchange, which is common between yourself and the other in as far as their class. This leads to dialectical rationalization, othering, and a dialectical degeneration of your conjoined consensuality. Acting on a generality about some other always produces dialectical degeneration of your conjoined consensuality, because it belies the fundamentally personal nature of anyone's experience. The moment that you inject hidden assumptions into an exchange, they produce dialectical reactions, which generate dialectical thoughts radiating out as they degenerate. One's intended actions, or personal beliefs, self-attributions play a role in this as well. To the extent that you self-attribute to a given in-group, you are drawing out the specific general assumptions akin to that group, which form a basis for interactions with the out-group, which you cannot escape in your interactions with the outgroup. This is especially exacerbated by an unstable self-identity, which can fluidly switch self-attributions, generating in-group and out-group alignments internally which do not reflect outward action. In effect, although one can avoid such self-attributions, which may occur unconsciously, sometimes, it is difficult to do so. This means that outward action can be difficult to internally manage, according to particular self-attributions, if one has an unstable self-concept. Nevertheless, as an alternative, one can train oneself to avoid acting from the general to the particular in response to interactions with another. Catching oneself before action based upon any hidden assumptions is a reasonably effective course of action when addressing members of in-groups or out-groups, to prevent the dialectical degeneration associated with the dissolution of a conjoined consensuality. To put it another way, the infiltration of one's mind through gateways of particular self-attributions is often difficult to avoid. Self-discipline is not necessarily an ambrosia, but the alternative to prevent such gateways, directed negativity or hatefulness, only promulgates the dialectical degeneration of those with weaker self-concepts. No. Acting to prevent action based upon general to particular assumptions about some other is the most effective step one can take to avoid dissonant consensualities within an in-group. That's the end of the podcast for today. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment and subscribe.